A lot of the recipes that I've came up with, they were really just crazy experiments. I just cook what I like to eat. A lot of fried chicken, a lot of barbecue. I wasn't trying to start a business just off Instagram. It was an accidental, I guess, success. My family members are like, why are you frying this big, giant salt and pepper chicken? They're supposed to be in pieces. I wanna help evolve Chinese American food. My name is Henry Kai. I'm the owner of Three Little Pigs Shy, based in Chicago, Humboldt Park. My restaurant, it has a lot of different categories. It's barbecue, Chinese restaurant mainly, and fried chicken. So this is all it is. I know it's not much, but this is where the magic happens. This space is about 200 square feet. It is technically just a kitchen, but you know, it is what it is right now. It's a challenge, you know, but we made it work. The main top sellers are the salt and pepper chicken sandwich, the 3LP fried rice, and the barbecue pork. So we're gonna be smoking the pork now, then marinate it with a lot of different spices. How I do it is I try to hit it like maybe like a couple inches before the end, and then you just hang it like this. I know this doesn't look much, but people come here for this magic. Char siu is barbecue pork. There's different types of cuts that a lot of people use. Some people use shoulder, some people use butt. I use butt just because it's fattier, and I just think it's a better cut personally. I want to say humble, but a lot of people have compared it to char siu in Hong Kong, and that's you know, probably my biggest compliment. I'm speechless when people say stuff like that. Like, that's like hitting a Michelin type. The space that Three Little Pigs Shy is in a shared kitchen called Humboldt Park Eatery. For Three Little Pigs Shy, like, it's mainly pickup only. There's no dine-in, and you could order through my website, or you could just direct message me on Instagram. That's the old school way. I still welcome that, you know, like, I want people to chat with me. Like 5-10 years from now, I still hope to maintain that relationship with old customers and new customers. And there's a lot of, you know, going back and forth, but you have to do that now just to keep that, you know, relationship with your customer. And, you know, I don't want anything to change for that.
Thank you, my man.
You got work today?
Yeah, I'm off to work.
Oh, okay.
But
Where's your Celtics stuff?
well, Red Sox right now. Celtics tomorrow.
I trust my customers, and they do find it weird sometimes when they come pick up the food. I'll tell them, like, I'll send you my Zelle later. That's the kind of style I want, that whole mom and pop thing. Like, if you don't have the money today, you know, just pay me next week. You're going into a place with no signs, nothing, and then just a random guy comes out and brings your food. I think that mysteriousness does lure people in. Oh, so outside this building is just a long warehouse. It's just an industrial area. There's not a lot of foot traffic, as you can see. If people are coming here, they know that they want to be here. So it's kind of like, I don't want to say hidden gem, but like a secret place to order food. That's what a lot of people perceive it as. I think the craze is really from just a lot of food blogs ranking my food. I've had people take a bus for an hour from the suburbs just to try a chicken sandwich. I've had people from different states that have flown to try the food. This guy likes to ride his bike. It has a TV or a tablet, and he put my logo in there because he's just such a big fan. Social media was probably the #1 thing that got me to where I am today. I didn't have a restaurant at the time, so I didn't have foot traffic coming in, so everything was word of mouth. To be honest, it was all word of mouth from the beginning. Like, that's how I got to the food bloggers. I've been doing this for a while, just making sure that, you know, the customers have that personal customization, you know, like, people just like having their name written down. Usually people just, you know, just put it through it, but I mean, since the bags are where the orders are, that's just how it is. I personally don't have any culinary experience. I never worked at a restaurant, but I just cooked at home and cooked for my friends. And then they started telling their friends, and then they'll keep some, and then they'll share it with their friends, and then they'll tell their friends. It led to people ordering through Instagram. So untraditionally authentic, my slogan for Three Little Pigs Shy, it represents me and just all children of immigrants. The struggle to fit in with American culture, and staying true to our ancestors, our roots. This food represents us. you know, because we eat American food, we eat Chinese food, we eat Mexican food, you know, we eat all types of food, and then I just want to put it all together. So I was born here in Chicago, grew up in Chinatown, but you know, during my summers, I would spend my time in Hong Kong. So I grew up in a Chinese, Cantonese speaking household. Both my parents, they don't speak any English at all. So my father, he was a chef, and my mom worked at a bakery. Food was just, you know, all around. Chinese chefs, they don't get home till like midnight because they have to clean, they have to finish everything. So I'll stay up and wait for my dad to bring his dinner, so I'll take a couple bites. Made me fall in love with the whole industry.
My dad, like he's just like master of everything. Like he could do Chinese barbecue, he knows how to do dim sum. I feel like with Chinese parents, they bring you a lot of food, they cut your food, and they buy you a lot of snacks and food. And that's how they show they care.
So I learned how to cook from my dad. He always told me that, you know, you should always pick up a craft. So I picked food. I love to eat, obviously. I learned to love to cook too. This marinade recipe is passed down by different generations. So I learned this recipe from my father, and he learned it from other people before him. It's tough immigrating to a whole foreign country. You don't speak the language. So you have to work your ass off. You have to do anything possible to survive, you know, and I just don't want his legacy to go to waste. You know, I'm just carrying this on, so, you know, when he's gone, you know, he could live through this. For the future, Three Little Pigs, I do want to have a brick and mortar. I don't want to say I'm successful, but I want to say that I'm proud of what I've done. I've created relationships, and I've had great feedback from the people that I've served food to. That to me is already a success. I think in this 2-year journey, there's a surprise every day. The amount of support I've gotten, the media coverage I've gotten, man, I don't even know how to explain it. But I'm pretty proud of what we've gotten to today.